International state building and civilian preference. Experimental evidence from Liberia will often described as a unified process imposed by external actors on weak, conflict-ridden countries. International state building increasingly comprise a variety of actors involved in different ways in rebuilding a diverse set of institutions. Civilian preferences are often excluded from this fragmented environment. The importance of civilian preference in a fragmented international state building process. We define international state building as any externally led social engineering reflection in efforts by the international community and individual states to rebuild states. While it may include a variety of processes, international states building includes action aimed at creating, reforming, of strengthening state institutions, with the primary goal of establishing a state that is regarded as legitimated by the people over whom it. Consequently, it usually takes place in weak and failing states, particularly those that have experienced severe violence or conflict. Much of the literature understands international state building as emanating from one of two processes. Components of the international states of building process. First, international state builders can vary according to type, that is, their status as either a multilateral or bilateral actor. Multilateral actors include international organizations such as the EU, OSCE, or UN, each of which engages in the state-building activities primarily through the missions they deploy to recipient countries. Second, actors may target different types of institutions in the state-building process. On the one hand, traditional state-building models suggest that expanding the administrative state is crucial as a necessary first step in the both building state capacity and increasing state legitimacy. Indeed, in many historic state-building processes, administrative state institutions took precedence before other state institutions emerged, including security. Third, international state building may vary with respect to actors' form of involvement. At one end of the spectrum, an actor may be directly or heavily involved with a given as at one end of the spectrum. An actor may be directly or heavily involved with a given state building reform. This often arises when the actor has a degree of independent or executive oversight in the process. UN Transitional Administration in Cambodia, East Timor, and Kosovo, for example, held the managerial decision-making authority in each country's initial post-conflict state-building period.